Hi again. So we did the first part of domain and range. I want to do the next part in class. So this part right here, you can skip for now. Okay, don't put a big X over it or anything, but you can skip it for right now, and we'll do these four in class together because I think we probably need to kind of work it out just a little bit more together. And then we'll also go over these multiple choice ones together as well, okay? So we're going to skip this for now. Don't exit out because we are going to look at the problems eventually, okay? So now let's look at the second page. All right, where we are actually shifting. So we're going to have some graphs, and we've got the different types of graphs. We made those flashcards. So whatever type of graph you have, the shifting has the same pattern, has the same relationship, whatever type of graph we have. Okay, so the parentheses here represent any grouping. So whether they're bars for absolute value, whether they're parentheses with a squared or a cubed, or whether it's a root. Okay, no matter what type of grouping it is, these parentheses are talking about the terms inside the group compared to the terms outside the group, okay? So we are going to call this x minus h, which is inside the group, inside grouping. Okay, so the number h is what we have inside whatever group we have, and then k is whatever we have outside our grouping. All right, so now we just need to talk about, well, what are these relationships? Okay, so if we have whatever the number is inside k, if it is a minus k, okay, if it is, if you see that it's minus something, then it actually moves a little bit different than you would think. It actually moves to the right. And I think I said K, I meant H, I'm sorry, okay? So if I've got whatever the number is inside the group with the X, if it says minus something, it actually moves right. It's actually going to shift our graph to the right. If it says plus something, that actually is going to shift it to the left. Okay? So it's opposite of what you think. Okay? Because usually if we see minus, we think left, and when we say plus, we think right. So think opposite. Well, I don't want to write that because it could confuse you when you go back and look. So if it's minus, go to the right, shift it to the right. If it's plus, that's actually going to shift it to the left. But that's only if it's inside. If it's inside the group, if the number is in here with your X, okay? If the number is outside of the group, if it's away from the X, then it kind of goes the way you think. This positive K means that you would move up, K. And negative K is what you would think. It means we move down, K. All right, so H, and I'm just going to write this off to the side. The number for H is going to shift us left and right. And the number, whatever K is going to shift us up and down. Okay? So, and then you just have to keep track of what does negative mean and what does positive mean, what does positive mean and what does negative mean. Okay? Hold on.